remain unknown. Victor Kenani now reports.
The Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Here, family and friends of James Gamba are apprehensively waiting for his arrival after his dramatic rescue from kidnappers in Somalia.
Na until nimuone ndo nitajua tu, yani sijui nitasema nini.
And when he appears, everybody trying to get a piece of him, many unable to hold back tears of joy. Gamba was kidnapped alongside fellow businesswoman Lois Njokiweru in Adado town in central Somalia before being taken to Jilib, 160 kilometers from Adado.
Ilikuwa kitu kama saa moja, masaa ya jioni hivi, kulikuwa kuna giza tu. So ndio walituvamia, then wakatufunga, kutuingiza kwa gari, wakatusafirisha the whole night.
Gashamba was in Somalia as a businessman selling herbal medicine alongside Lois Njoki before the kidnapping on the 24th of November 2014. And having spent 15 months with the kidnappers believed to have strong links with Al-Shabaab, he recalls how every day was a struggle.
We were staying with them, shifting from one place to another, but living in bushes. And sometimes during the rainy season, we would go and live in some caves.
The global maritime program, which fights piracy and criminal activities in the Horn of Africa, has been in touch with the kidnappers who at one point demanded ransom without citing a figure.
And it was military action by the Galmudug government that brought about James's release. The sadness is that they weren't able to release Royce, who was with him as well. So we still need to find a way of getting her out.
Njoki's whereabouts remain unknown. For Gashamba's sister Jen Kuria and mother Floris Wanjiku, the joy of seeing Gashamba is so overwhelming. They have bigger celebration plans.
Nimesikia furaha, sina neno la kusema, namshukuru Mungu.
It's been 15 long months of waiting for the family of James Gamba, who was held hostage in Somalia. And today their joy was unexplainable as they met him for the first time after such a long time. Victor Kenani from JKI, Nairobi.
And joining me now live in studio is the man of the moment, James Gamba. Welcome back home.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I'm okay. I'm happy. It's another chance in life, a second chance. Actually.
A second chance?
Yeah.
Let's start from the beginning. What took you to Somalia in the first place?
I went there just like a normal human being, earning a living.
But it is quite daring. It's not actually what most people would think a normal person would do, knowing the troubles that are inside that country. When you were going, you weren't afraid?
Yeah, you know, when I went there, you know, I was sure that even, you know, you are being told that there is enough security. And even for that time being, up to the time we were captured, we were actually having the highest level of security. But finally, the guys who did it, they were the guys who are trusted for our security, plus a Kenyan himself. But for more details, because of some matters of intelligence, I hope to forward that information to the relevant authority.
But that is something shocking that I must follow up, because as I understand it, you hire private security. Many people hire private security when they go into Somalia. That's what you did.
Yes.
And so this private security included a Kenyan and Somali national.
And 2 Somalis.
Beg your pardon. And you are saying that the Kenyan was complicit in your capture?
Yes, yes.
But this was a civilian and not a security official?
They were civilian, but they were actually known by the security or by the government officials. So they knew them. Even right now, where they are, there are people, even when I told them their names, there are people they know. They are conversant with those people.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel betrayed by local security? Well, I imagine you're referring to now Somali security officials.
Yeah.
Do you feel betrayed by them because you're saying you told them they know these people?
you know, you never know what could be happen at any time. But let's say what we call, maybe it could have been a planned thing. Maybe the Kenyan actually was promised something. That's why finally I think he gave in to their plans. And even those the people from the government officials, we were with them. They knew we were there.
Which government, Somali or Kenya?
The Somali Garmudug state. It is in central Somali, based in Adalo city.
Have you relayed this information yet to Kenyan security officials?
On the side of the Kenyan security officials, I have not had any information or any talk with them, but the whole information is in the Kenyan embassy in Mogadishu and the NISA, National Intelligence and Security Agency in Adalo, Central Somali, Garmuruk State, plus the federal government of Somali.
Okay, so the Kenyan government is aware by virtue of our Kenyan embassy there?
Yeah, they are aware.
That is very disturbing. Take me back to the minutes immediately after you were captured and the hood is put over your head. What were you thinking?
You know, I didn't expect something like that. But finally, I kept on asking that translator, that Kenyan Somali, why did you have to do this? What is happening? And he was just saying, hey, you know, these guys are doing their work. They are just communicating with phones. And then after tying us up, that's when they started now their journey. Actually, the whole night up to the place they kept us for all those years, shifting from one place to another. But then in your mind, psychologically, you don't know where you are being taken. They are not kidding you. You don't know if you ask them any question. They don't answer you. They just tell you, I love your money. I just want dollars. I love your money.
And did that make you think, the fact that they kept talking about money, that you would make it out alive, that somebody would pay your ransom?
You know, I've had for some times when there was a lot of piracy in Somalia, I was hearing such, you know, big amounts of money. But I never thought something like that could happen to me. But then I started asking, how do you expect me to get a ransom? And I knew actually it's a huge sum of money. Then we were just disturbed, and psychologically that's when we started do psychological torture and lack of peace of mind.
This is 15 months. What do you think made you survive? Many people don't.
You know, we have been taking things for granted. And when you hear somebody telling you prayers work, just believe in prayers. You know, God has ears, and He normally hears what we tell Him. And even it is not good to ignore dreams. Wow. I dreamt in 2010 that I was somewhere, inside somewhere, surrounded with a lot of guns.
You had a premonition about it?
Yeah.
You're saying you had some sort of premonition that this was going to happen to you?
Yeah, I just had a dream in 2010. I thought, so this thing has happened to me. Maybe if I woke up that day and told God, this thing, don't let it happen. So dreams and prayers, don't ignore dreams actually.
I never thought I'd hear that on national television, but so interesting experience. Finally, would you ever return to Somalia?
The only thing that can make me go back there in Somalia, if in case they need any information, if they go for another rescue mission for us, I'll offer myself. I will do it.
Wow.
The guys risked their lives, the NISA agencies. 2 of them were injured, but I hope they're okay. We are still praying for them. So, but I would go there for us.
Welcome back home.
Thank you. I feel safe already.
You feel safe already?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm home.
Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Thanks.
Wow. And to